Alright, there it is. Told you I had another one coming in. Yeah, for you quick-eyed people. Yeah, you seen that Arrma shit on the side. Yep. That's right. Yep. Ordered another one. Let's drag it out of this damn box and see what we got. Alright. Ordered the green one. That's the one I ordered right there. Let's see what we got. There she is. That's the most weirdest green I've ever seen. Alright. I was going to send it back, but it was way too much work. It was just a hassle. I'd have to go down to the FedEx guy. Even the cat's like, where's the green one? He's been waiting for the green one. Or he's been waiting for the box, one or the other. So, ordered a clear body. I'll paint up my own goddamn body. And got a spare body for that one. Or I'll resell it, or I'll figure something out. Alright, but we do have some accessories for it. We got us a fan. Made a couple more Tupperware cover shields, because why spend money if you don't have to? Got a couple receiver choices there. Got this heavy duty ass servo. I think the thing's like 300 and some ounces at 6 volts or something like that. It's crazy. And then I got the good old high tech back there that's 250 at 6 volts and 350 at 7.2 or 7.4 or whatever the hell it is. So I just got to decide how I want to hook that up. I think I got a Castle right here, a BEC for it, if I decide to go with the extra, but I don't think we need it. So anyway, so we all know what the first thing that goes on this is, right? That's right, the radio. After the radio goes the servo. Both of them will go online, get rid of those. Alright, so like I said, I got to strip his body, take all the bracing and crap out of it, and put it in the clear body, because the clear body doesn't come with it, no driver figures or nothing. So, get on that, and we'll be back when we get that started. Alright, got the body stripped, got everything I need. Gonna need this, depending on what color I paint it, might have to do something with the color of this roll bar. I might just call it a day and not even worry about it. Got the other crap over here. So, got that off. And then I'm taking this apart. I got the servo mount. I gotta lift the ESC plate to get the wire out. But these cheap bastards did not give me a antenna again. And that little screw isn't in there. Come on, man. 630 bucks and you can't throw in a antenna? I think I bought a whole bag of like 25 of these for like $3. Man, I mean, look at this shit. What the hell? Come on, Arrma, get right. I mean, I can put one in. It's not going to cost me nothing. I got everything, but just the sheer fact of why should I have to after spending 630 bucks for the wrong color truck? But we going to make it right. We're going to put a custom body on it, so hopefully it comes out good. I got to get this servo out. I think I'm going with the high tech. I mean, this thing is totally aluminum. Massive power, but I think it's a little slow. I think it's only like 0.13 seconds. I think this is like 0.10 seconons. So this is going to be the better one. I paid $59 for this, brand new in the box. 59 bucks. This is an $80, $90, $100 servo. I don't know. He said buy it now, 59 bucks. I was all over it. Free shipping? Shit. Yeah, what is this? This is 0.12 seconds at 6 volts. And 0.10 seconds at 7.4 volts. And it's 250 ounces at 6 volts and 300 and almost 20 ounces at 7.4. 250 is more than enough. So, alright, we're going to get that out. We're going to get this in. We're going to get the fan on. And what else? Oh, we got to check the camber on these, front and rear. I'm going to set the droop on it. I'm going to lower it. It doesn't need to be sitting this high. I mean, that's stock. That's with no weight on it. Me lifting it up. It's way up there. That's a flip over nightmare. We're going to drop it down. And then it'll ride like there. So about a ½ inch down. Yeah, about ½ inch down. Yeah, about right there. Sweet. Alright, we're going to get on that. When we get done, we'll get back. Alright, I got the servo in. Works great. Fire this up. And then lightning fast. Hell, a lot faster than the other one. And there ain't no drag. It's got nothing but. So, alright, no problems there. Switched out the receiver. Pulled out the stock stuff. I went with the Traxxas system instead of the Futaba because I just didn't feel like having another radio around. I pulled the 16 tooth pinion off and I installed an 18 tooth pinion because I didn't have a 17 tooth. The other one's got a 17 tooth. So don't tell Jimmy I put a bigger pinion on mine. It might be a problem. It might overheat it. Did you get the fan on? Got my little Tupperware shields up. I'm sorry, man. It's still $15 is $15, and they're just shields. I mean, the other ones look better. They're professionally made, but I still got $15 in my pocket, yeah, or $20 or however much damn things cost. All right, so we got all the new stuff installed. Everything works. What's next? Well, we're gonna adjust this the droop. Because if you look at this thing, that's full up. There's a lot of ground clearance there. We're going to drop it so it's like there. So I'll show you how to do that. Alright, let me get everything set up and we'll start on that. Alright, when you adjust the droop or ride height or whatever the hell you want to call it, all you're doing is turning a little screw. Let me grab one. Where's my screwdriver? Damn, I actually put the shit back. Alright. Little screw. Right here. There's one over there. There's two up front. What you do is put your screwdriver, your hex in there. Now if you watch this wheel, you turn it in, the wheel goes up. And that'll limit your downward travel on your shocks. What you want, see drive shaft? You don't want the drive shaft to be straight, and you damn sure don't want it like that. So you want it with just a little tilt down. See, that's got a ton of tilt down. You just want a little. And this is going to help it from flipping over in here. Let me see if I can get this set up so you can see the actual difference. If you look on this side, the rulers almost level with the bottom of the tire. It's actually up a little bit. If you look over at this one, so that's how much I lowered this stuff down. So instead of the shock always pushing it down to its furthest point, I'm going to limit that shit. So I'm going to do it to the front, and I'm going to do it to the rear. Just remember, your drive shaft, when you're looking at it from the back or front, should have a little downward tilt to it like that. Not straight, damn sure not up. Alright, so I'm going to get these two lined up, and then to line them up, to make sure this one's the same height as this one, because you don't want this one, you don't want them different, because your stuff's going to handle like crap. Get you a caliper. This ain't even digital. You don't need to know what the measurement is. You just need to know what the distance is. So what I do is I put this pointed part, the center of this screw, and I put this other pointed part, the center of that little stud that goes through there to hold the shock on. And then I measure it, and then I make it exactly the same on this side. The same with the front. So you can get pretty close with it. Or you can figure out how to do it yourself, but that's what I do. There's 1,000 different ways probably. All right, so I'm gonna make these two the same, flip it around, do the front, and I'll be back. All right, get the front done. Just, if you're gonna do this, just measure your shit a few times. I actually measured it, because I know this thing's pretty flat, and I know this thing's flat, or I think it's flat. And so I actually double checked it doing it with the ruler, and it was about spot on. I don't want to say it was spot on, because ain't nothing ever spot on. And I checked this again a couple times. Just check your work. Don't think you're gonna do it once, hey, it's good, and then find out it's all screwed up. So let's set it on the table and see what it looks like. All right, so it's hitting. Those are all good. Shocks. And it'll actually, it's going to tighten your shocks up without moving this collar down too, because you're just moving the arm up. And then you can actually move it down a little bit so it doesn't have any droop, because it's got a little droop just from the weight. And now if you throw a battery in here, it's going to come down a little bit more, so tighten the collars up to make up for the added weight once you get everything in it. Alright, so good to go on that. Let's push these in, make sure they're right. Let's check the camber. Remember the other videos, I had to use that because this is for 10th scale. Make sure you ain't got no boogers or nothing on there. Loosen this up. And just push it. Don't push it hard. Just so it's flat up against there. Gotta set you down for a second. And tighten it up. And then read it. And what we got here. Should be about 1.5, 2. Would be a good setting. And it's 1, 2, it's 3. 3 degrees negative. So you want it like 1.5, 2 at the most. So it's got to come, got to go out a degree. And you do that by adjusting this turnbuckle here. And that'll move it in or it'll move it out. So what you need is one of these. Always, if you buy shit, always take the good stuff out before you get rid of the other stuff. Keep it, you never know when you need it. And this fits right on here. Perfect. So I'm not sure. If you look at the threads. So yeah, I think gotta go out and set you down. About a half a turn. Let's see what we got. Loosen that up. That up against there. There's. Putting that back down. And it did move. It is about 2.5, almost 2. So we're gonna do it a little more. Whoa, shit falling. And that should do it. Like I said, I want about 1.5, 2. I'll be happy with either one. Or any variance between 1.5 and 2. It's there, don't push hard because you don't want to force it in. You want it to get the reading, and we're at still above 2. Make sure I got the right reading. Because yes, the rod links have tons of slop in them. Yep, still above 2. But yeah, see? They move it in and out. Tons of slop still in them. It's going to be worse after 10 battery packs. All right, let me turn this out. Maybe another. That ought to do it. Up there. There we got. All right, looks like 1.5. Looks like 1.5 to me. Good enough. I ain't gonna mess with it. Alright, I'm gonna do the other side and we'll be back. Alright, I got the other side. It looks good to me. I just left it on this and then adjusted the panel and the wheel to this. So there's a little gap in the center, but that's because it's touching on the bottom and it's touching up here in the top. The center doesn't matter. Alright, so the back's done. They're both at 1.5. Well, where do I get these numbers? I just basically pull them out of my ass. I don't know. Hold up a second. All right, this is a tuning tips for SCTE 2.0. And you got your front. So they give you, and it tells you, you know, steering responsiveness, plus, minus, and then you got the rear. And then it gives you some things. So I just used it because this is nothing but a big ass SCTE. it is nothing more than that. It's just a 1/7 scale SCTE. I mean, it's got the front diff, got center diff, got the rear diff, got servo in front, steering. SCTE doesn't have the pivot ball, but what the hell, it's the same damn thing. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. All right. Look at me. I got a ruler like a teacher and shit. There's servo right in front. There's servo right in front. Front diff, center diff with the motor coming off of it. Center diff and motor coming off of it. You know, back diff, it's all the same. It's the same shit. Just this different layout. So, why can't you use the setup from a 1/10 scale? I don't know. I do. But I'm not a racer either. I'm not racing the stuff or anything like that. All I'm doing to it is driving it on that little baby track out back, and then wherever we can find it, we can tear something up without getting in trouble. All right. Oh, I have got this disconnected so it didn't take off on my ass while I was setting it up. All right. So next, I got to do the front. And then adjusting the front's a little bit different. All right, like I was saying, to adjust the camber on the front of this, there's little Allen grub screws right there and right there. So these got little stoppers on them from the factory, so you're gonna have to back this one out a little bit, like a half a turn, and then you can back this one out about a half a turn, and then you can adjust it depending on how far off it is, because I did it on the other one. These got little stoppers right here, so it only goes so far in to the plastic. Got a little ledge on it. This does. And so yeah, the Allen heads on this thing on the other side over here. So we got to back that one out, back this one out, and then adjust this top one back in until you get it where you want it. Because I can tell right from the get-go, this is way off. Let me see. This thing's going to fall, I know it. Oh yeah. Damn, I tighten that up. Yeah, we're at 5. So the front's at 5. That should be like 2. 2 will be fine. It's better than 5. 5's way off. So I'm gonna adjust these, and then the replacement parts have been added, and then been lowered, and then the camber's been set, and I really can't do the toe in, toe out. I got a toe in, toe out gauge, but that's not going to do jack diddly squat, because you got to have just rims with no tires on them, and you use the edges on them to calculate the shit. I don't even, pain in the ass. All right, so I'm gonna get that, and then we'll be right back. All right, all the camber set, front and rear. What else? Everything's been changed in there. Set the ride height, and I moved the shock collars down a little bit, front and rear. Not much, about a 1/4 inch, both ends. Now it sits right where I got the droop set, so there is no, it doesn't sag, doesn't do this. So that way, when you put the battery in here, then it'll sag just a little bit, and it'll be ready to go. So, all right, and then I just use these, just measured them, and then copied the same measurement over to the other side. Easy breezy. All right, so new body should probably be here Saturday. That's a clear body, so somebody got to paint that shit. I don't know what I'm going to paint it, because I got these damn red wheels. I should have just sent this shit back. But what the hell. All right. When we get the new body in, then we'll take a look at it. Probably have it painted by the time I come back with the new video. All right, out here.